Hi guys, Joe here. Real talk. Let's talk about lifting. Let's talk about the bull crap that I see in the gym that I'm absolutely tired of. I just got done with a bicep workout. It was fantastic. This is in no way me preaching because I've made the same mistakes. I've done the same things. I've been there. But I haven't done it to this extent, and I see more and more kids doing it, and it is ridiculous. Man, the overexposure is crazy on me. My arms, why? That must be from heaven. Real talk. So, I see a lot of guys in there that are lifting about 3 times the weight I am. 3 to 4 times the weight I am. You know, maybe 2 times the weight I am. Doesn't matter. But they're lifting at least 2 to 3 times, maybe 4 times the weight I am, depending on the exercise. And they're 4 times as small as I am as in person. They're 4 times as small as I am, lifting 2 to 3 times as much weight as I lift. Now I know in video it doesn't look like I'm a very big guy. I am. That's the downside of camera angles and crap lighting, I suppose. But you know, I've been doing this for 7 years. I've been lifting for 7 years, and I see this happening more and more and more. And maybe I didn't have the eye for it back then, or maybe it wasn't as apparent and people didn't do it as much back then. But I see people lifting so much unnecessarily heavy weight, and it is ridiculous. There's this guy in there. He's really, I wouldn't say he's the only one, but he's the one. He exaggerates it a lot, and he does lift really heavy, but he's very skinny, and he's not strong because his form isn't correct. His posture is horrible. I don't even know his name. I'm not picking on the guy. It's just that, you know, I've seen him try. He do the same exercises I do. I think he's like a year behind. I think he's like 19, 20, 20. I don't know. He does the same exercise that I do sometimes. See him trying to mirror me, but he does like 3 times the heavy weight. His form is absolutely gone to shit, and that is a big problem that I see with guys in the gym, or anyone in the gym, is they ego lift. I filmed a video on this. It was kind of a sloppy video, so I didn't upload it, or maybe I was being lazy. I don't know. I hope this gets uploaded. There's a big problem that I see nowadays, and that I'm seeing, is everyone is ego lifting. Why? I don't understand. Their form is absolutely horrible. They've got no control of the weight. They're not going slow on the negative. Let's do some simple science. I'm going to describe and tell you what makes muscle grow. So you destroy the muscle with lifting, with resistance, no matter how light or heavy. This person is taking forever to turn. And your body repairs that muscle. Obviously, you eat right and whatnot. Your body will repair that muscle bigger and stronger because it's a defense mechanism in a way. So you start lifting, doing whatever, bench press, squat, curls, tricep extensions, whatever exercise on whatever body part. So you start doing it, and you know, you tear down the muscle, you break down the muscle fibers during, because the muscle fibers are broken, and after, as soon as that process of destroying the muscle fibers start, your muscle fibers say, "Eesh, we're getting destroyed, and we don't like that. Let's rebuild bigger and stronger to prevent this damage from happening next time." Now, of course, the longer you lift and the more years you lift, your body adapts better to you lifting. So you got to change up your routine. You got to lift heavier, or you got to lift way lighter and really burn the muscle up. That's how you build muscle. That is the science behind building muscle. A very basic sciencey explanation. That's what it is. There comes a point where you're not destroying any of the muscle, or very little of the muscle, because you're lifting too heavy and you're not focusing on the burn, you're not focusing on the contraction. What destroys the muscle is that resistance, the stretching of the muscle and then contracting it, and then stretching and contracting and tearing and breaking down those muscle fibers. That is what building muscle is. You break down the muscle fibers, and your body rebuilds the muscle fibers that you have destroyed bigger and stronger. no matter what. You know, there have been studies saying that if you do really light weight, it's really just what is it? You're really just, what is that term? It's kind of cardio. It's toning, or you're just doing like endurance. You're doing endurance training if you train too lightly. Or if you train too heavy, you're just doing strength training. Well, really, as long as your form is good and you're actually properly controlling the weight and you're not shaking like a bitch, you are going to gain muscle. With my own experience, and it's been said on articles and people lifting and YouTubers, really good fitness, most fitness YouTubers are just shit, but there are few far and in between, some really good ones, like, what the hell's his name? Ryan Humiston, I think, and fantastic videos. He does lightweight. You don't need to, I stopped counting, reps about 9-10 months ago. I gave that stuff up, right? I gave that up. Now I just focus on the burn, and I really try and hurt my muscles, not like this pain to where it feels torn or where it feels ripped, as in like I've injured myself, but to where it burns like heck and I'm almost in tears. There have been times when I'm lifting, I'll lift so hard and I will hurt my muscle so much, in a safe way, of course. I'm not tearing my muscle or causing injury, to where I almost want to cry, to where I'll hold my arm, or I'll hold my chest, or I'll hold my leg, and it is excruciating. That is how you build muscle. I see so many people in the gym ego lift. They want to look strong, they want to look big, you're not, and they're just pumping out this super heavy weight with this horrible form. They're bench pressing and it's tilted like this, all to heck. It's tilted, or they're doing tricep extensions and they swing the weight down, or they're doing bicep curls and they lean back every time. There's a time and a place for that, but I believe in cheat reps once you finish your proper form reps. So if you want to get big, the biggest thing, the biggest tip, the biggest amount of information that I have, so simple, is, you really don't have to count reps. Pick a weight that you can control easily for more than, I'd say, 8 reps and less than 20. I wouldn't go above 20, because then, yeah, you do start to reach endurance. You can still build muscle, but keep it at 20 or below, at 20 or to 8. That's a good range. And burn the heck out of your muscle. Make it hurt and scream. You might not have good mind to muscle connection, even if you're advanced or a beginner lifter. You may have trouble sometimes with certain muscles feeling the burn. That's when you really just focus on it. I do isolation exercises, slow on the negative, to really feel it and get in touch, get in control, and you start to feel that muscle. And another thing, this is kind of a building muscle, how to build muscle, the only tip you ever need sort of video, is it takes time. Unless you're on steroids or you're taking drugs, it's going to take time. That's a sad truth. If you're natural and you're completely natural and you're honest about it, you're not a liar, you're not taking drugs. If you're natural, be prepared for a very long road ahead of you. I've been doing this for 7 years, and I put on maybe 55, 60 maybe pounds of muscle, maybe 55 pounds of muscle in 7 years, or 50 pounds. It is a slow process. It really is. You're eventually, when you get to like the 4, 5, 6 year mark, you're going to not really be seeing a whole lot of gains until like the end of the year. You can do it before and after at the end of the year. And then eventually you're going to reach the peak where you just can't gain anymore, because there is a limit naturally to how much you can gain. That's why some people hop on steroids, because you can surpass that genetic limit with drugs. So lighten the weight. Nobody cares about how strong you are. Maybe there's some people that do. I don't know. That's kind of weird. I've never cared about how strong anyone is. Focus on yourself. Don't be eyeing other people at the gym, unless you got this girl that's eyeing you back. Then, you can flirt. That's fine. Really, though, focus on yourself. Put headphones in. I kind of cancel the world. Anyone else that's in the gym, I put on headphones, and I cancel everyone out, and I'm in my own world, and I focus. And I'm walking around. I'm walking around just with normal posture. I'm not walking around all big and trying to look huge and arms fake, invisible lat syndrome walking around. I'm not doing any of that crap. I'm just walking normally. I'm not trying to show off. I'm trying to do the best for me, because you will regret it if you're ego lifting for people in the gym and you're not gaining shit, and you've wasted a year or two, and you're wondering why. Well, that guy's natural, and I've talked to him, and maybe I've spoken to him, and I know he's natural. Why? It's all genetics and stuff play a factor, but why is he bigger? Why is he gaining so much so fast and I'm not? Because you're lifting unbelievable heavy weight with horrible form. You're setting yourself up for failure, you're setting yourself up for injury, and you're setting yourself up to see no gains at all. So when you focus on the movement, no matter how light or heavy you can go, if you can control the weight correctly on the up and the down, you are set, right? I stopped counting, like I said, almost about a year ago. I just stopped counting to any rep range because I thought to myself, okay, I stopped, and I always stop when it gets really hard. I don't stop when, I have lightweight, I'm going to 8 reps. Oh, that was easy. I still stopped when it got really hard, which is what you should do. I thought maybe I can go a little bit past what I'm doing and I can push myself. And now for the past year and a half, I'd say I go to failure every time. I believe in going to failure. If you have someone that can help you get the weight up, or like I mentioned earlier, do proper cheat reps after your proper form reps are done, do it. That'll help. I'll do bicep curls, and then when I can't do it with proper form anymore, I'll start to cheat just to get in that extra pump and destroy those muscle fibers a little bit more. But I think it's funny. I have no shame in it. I don't care. I'll be in the gym curling 10, 15, 20-pound dumbbells for 20 reps, 30 reps, and other guys are there swinging up 40, 50-pound dumbbells, and, it's 2.5, 3 times the weight I'm doing, but I'm 3 times as big as they are. I think it's funny, There's nothing, you're not going to gain anything if you're cheating the weight up and you can't get a good pump. Hurt yourself in the gym, not like, you know what I mean. Destroy the muscle, do real well, go as hard as you can, and really just try and just kill that muscle group each and every day and give 100% every time in the gym. Lighten up the weight. 8 reps to 20 reps, I'd say. You can maybe even squeeze 25 reps. 8 to 25 reps. Burn it out. Do the best you can. Thanks.